Hello members of the internet and welcome to a computer overview. Today we're going to be checking out the Compaq 5000 series. This model is the 5002CA, which is an AMD based computer. Now before I go into the details of this PC, I'd like to note something with this one. It originally shipped with an AMD Duron 800, but I had an AMD Athlon XP 1800 Plus laying around. So I decided, I'll throw it in there and it's probably not going to post. So not only did it turn on, it posted. But I saw the speed being at 1150 megahertz. But you know what? I said, okay, I'll put in an AMD Athlon XP 2400 Thoroughbred. It worked. But the clock speed was 700 megahertz, so there is a frontside bus limitation on this system, and the fact that it's SD-RAM also causes a penalty. So, the 1800 Plus was basically collecting dust, and it has a higher clock speed anyway. So, even though it might be underclocked, at least it'll perform rather better anyways. So, what's so special about this system? Well, the looks by itself is actually unique, even though the back looks very like a basic case back in the 2000s. But this was the multimedia age, and basically you had the very nice roundy compact screen, the speakers on the side, they sounded great, and they had a compact mouse, which I don't remember how it looked like. And I do have the matching keyboard that goes with this one. As we can see here, I'm going to remove the wire because, it's better to show without obstruction. You see we have a couple multimedia capabilities, as well as the internet, as well as your standby volume and everything. This was basically a typical move from Compaq to say, look, we're in the 2000s, we can watch videos, we can play music, MP3, everything was there. So they had the multimedia package in order for you to enjoy that. So they created this weird thing, and I like it, really. And yeah, the only thing is, because it was multimedia and it was in 2000, it shipped with the world's best favorite operating system, Windows Millennium Edition. Yep, back with the serial key right there at the bottom. And for those of you who's got eyesight that's crazy, well, if you find to manage it on the serial number, well, have fun, because nobody's going to really use this one. So, let's take a closer look to this little beast, and we'll get it for a test drive afterwards. Okay, so at the front we have a CD reader, a CD burner. I'm not sure if this one was stock or removed or replaced or added, because it doesn't seem to match quite the color, but once again, who cares? There's a floppy drive. Under this door we have two USB ports. Be careful, those are 1.1, so don't expect anything wow out of it. Over here we have the serial number and a couple of CD slots. Do I have a CD around? See if I can make a demonstration out of it. Of course not. There's always all the CDs stamped. Oh, I got one. Normally when I try to make a demo or an overview out of something, and I have a part that would there's a couple parts that I would like to use as a demonstration, they seem to be self-aware and run away. However, I caught one. So basically you just go ahead and see here, it's not as easy. You go here and you clip in those little things there, and there you go. You can have a couple CDs. I think when it came out stock, I think those were basically the compact drivers and the operating system in there. However, I cannot guarantee that this is such the case. And one thing else to note is that despite having an AMD system, an AMD CPU, they also came out with the Pentium 3 variant as well. And for removing the drives, it's easy as just putting this thing down. Grab your hand into the G spot, which is right here, and you pull. And then there'll be a little couple tabs here. You press on the sides. If I can press on it. and then it should just slide out. Just make sure you remove the connectors in the back, of course. And this one has, yeah. Let's say, yeah, it needs a shower. Well, and replacing it, you gotta be careful because it squeaks a lot, and you can easily break things because, hey, it's plastic. At the back, we don't have the most impressive connectors because they're basically very basic like the other ones. Power supply connector, PS2 for keyboard and mouse, 2 more USB ports, serial, parallel, onboard audio, as well as under here we have our dedicated graphics card, a modem, and I'm not sure if the Ethernet card was actually added later on or came stock. You can see kind of the angle of the system, how it goes, you know, in an angle, and basically the back looks very basic like the usual. And this was basically meant to be shoved in a small little computer cubicle there, and only the front would show. So that's probably one of the main reasons why. So I'm going to remove a couple connectors so we can see better. It's not the best looks, but anyways, it'll have to do. So I'm going to use the screwdriver as a pointer because my hands are so fat. Well, they're like literally, they're like paws. It'll, you know, obstrude. How do I say that again? It'll block the way. There we go. So over here we have the heatsink, which is basically a very stock socket 462 heatsink. We have our ATX connector right here. 3 memory slots. I believe this one has 320 megs of RAM. We have two ID connectors right here, the white and the black. Floppy connectors connected just under this mess of wire. We also have the USB connector right here. Yeah, it's right over here, this little ribbon cable here. We have our, well, you know, the power button and LEDs and shit, whatever have you not, the front panel connector, an AGP slot for your graphics adapter, and 3 PCI slots. Now this one, the board mentions U-Wave on it. It looks a lot like it's an ASUS text, but I'm not going to bet my money on that. The chipset is a VIA, I believe it is a KT133, correct me if I'm wrong, and therefore it uses PC133, and I don't know what kind of speed frontside bus. I think it's 100 megahertz. Like I've mentioned before, the clips over here, they're basically just to mention that it's toolless, and you can also remove the hard drive caddies that can you see? Oh, there we go. You can remove those. There's a screw in the bottom, right here around, if you can see it. And you remove this, and it should just open like a door. Like like a typical door. So let me hook this bad boy back on. We're going to go into BIOS, and we're going to see what we got for features. One thing to mention before I power it on, this is basically where you put a lock in order to secure your system, and also you press down on this little tab and the door will pull off as well while you pull. Now these came with 2 screws on top and the bottom. Those are optional, and if yours has it, congratulations. If not, it's not the end of the world. It's not going to fall. So that said in mind, let's get going. Alright, we are ready. I'm using the Compaq keyboard for this model as well. Because hey, why don't keep things original? I think here you have to mash the F10 button. Oh, well, what do you know? Thanks for letting me know, Captain Obvious. Okay, system information, there we go. It recognizes it as an AMD Athlon for some reason. 448 megs of RAM. Whoops. I was wrong. Yeah, 1150, 100 megahertz frontside bus is basically your system information. The date and time is actually correct. Detect drives and exit, I don't need that. Set to false, blah blah. Diskette drives. You can have diskette B if you want. ID devices, basically those are your options. The drive translation, I don't remember what it was. If you guys know, let me know. This is basically to select the drive, self-test. I'm not going to do that. CD-ROM drive is set as first, A, and C last. security for your password, power on, self-test. You can make it quick boot or full boot. Basically, just test the memory quickly. Power loss management, return to last state. So if I unplug the system, it should turn back on. PCI devices, we got those. Ah, it sees them as a modem, Ethernet controller, and the VGA controller. Huh. It actually can recognize them. Nice. PCI bus, mastering, whatever. Legacy keyboard support, probably want that enabled. I have an English, Spanish, French, Dutch, or, yeah, Italian. So I'm gonna ignore this, the changes and exit. This should boot Kubuntu. Well, anyways, that's what I remember last time, and it's not the operating system of choice, so therefore it's going to go. Yep. Oh, Ubuntu. Okay, that's odd. Anyways, I'm going to turn it off. There we go. Now the big question is, can it Longhorn? Well, we're about to find out. Got a DVD drive ready. I'm just going to quickly hook that thing up. And, whoa, why did I screw the screw back on? Darn it. We're going to be checking out if it can do it or not. This is using Longhorn 4074, which was basically one of the, well, yeah, actually the first build I've actually gotten my hands into. I tested the ISO file in the virtual machine and it works. So now, it's a matter of trying it out on physical machines. 50 Shades of Longhorn. I always want that. We're going into setup. Sweet. As soon as I get this installed, I'll keep a follow-up afterwards. Oh no, my camera says that we're running low. Oh. Well, if it installs, I'll, oh crap, forgot to part the key, damn it. Alright, well, I'll go with the installation and, I'll give that camcorder a charge. Well, the installer said 15 to 25 minutes. It looked more like 40 minutes to an hour to me anyways, but we finally got into Longhorn. And yeah, this uses the Slate theme, 4074. We can hide the taskbar. We can get those weird, stupid-ass icons, which I don't know what they're supposed to do, because they don't seem to do shit off of me anyways. Oh, I can search for my stuff. Or how do I? Or CorpNet, or MSN Search. Ha! MSN Search, funny. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, okay, I didn't think those were newly installed programs, but anyways, I'm not putting this thing on the internet because Internet Explorer is a piece of shit, and this one's the very screwed up Internet Explorer. Internet Exploder. Just likes to blow up all the time. This is 6.5, I believe. Yeah, try to find the site when I'm not even connected, you dipshit. Something about Longhorn. I hate the responsiveness of it. Ugh. And this Longhorn is not the Longhorn that was used for Vista. This was a couple builds earlier before it got all revamped. So this uses the XP, based on XP instead of 2003. Well, server 2003. Holy shit, it's still going. Oh. Let's go in properties. Yeah, codename Longhorn, blah blah blah. It sees an Athlon 2, 1.15 gigahertz. So even though they asked for 512 megs, it runs with 448. I tried it with 256 at one point, not with this machine, and it was horrible. It was unusable. But now, looks like you can get stuff like that. Driver sign-in, hardware and devices. Doesn't detect my video card. It's standard VGA. And what the hell is this? Oh, that's a gay-ass device manager. Hold on a minute. Alright, click, manage. Oh, get real. Yeah, don't expect a speed demon out of a... well, I'm not even sure if it's a... no, it's an alpha operating system. Well, going in device manager is probably going to take forever. Oh, no. It looked like it detected everything except the standard VGA graphics adapter. And it's still going. Try it. Come on. There's no stop button or something. Ugh, finally. Get the, there we go. Yeah, 6.05, excuse me. Cipher strength of 256-bit. Woo. This sounds so awesome. Bleh. I like how they use the ME kind of logo. Whatever. It's a piece of shit. Tells us we have 60 days to activate. I'm not activating it. It's not even gonna last. Documents. One of the very few where my and everything else is gone. Like my computer, my documents, my music, my pictures, my whatever. All gone. We got contacts. See what we can get out of that. Ew. Yeah. Very disorganized look. File, new person. Let's see. Can I add a new person? Ooh. Well, we got a new person. Is he gonna give me an item or a wizard? I guess not. We'll try to add a new person and modify it. Details of new person. Okay, well I'm gonna... whoa. Okay, looks like I was impatient. I had a new name. Title... something. First name... Captain... Dick Face... Suffix... I don't know. Close that. Email address... I don't know. John Doe at hotmail.com. What's the type? I'll call it primary. Phone. Country code. I don't know. Oh, wait. 123. Oops. Area code. 45678. Oh, come on. Extension. This is so. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Yay! I'll apply that, and we should have the details of Captain Dickface or something. No, still doesn't show. Try it again. Hey, didn't I just... come on. There you go. Wow, this sucks. Wow. Still new person. Whatever. There was an option here. Add to the bar. Let's see what the bar is. Yeah, no kidding. No wonder why this operating system never saw the day. This is cluttered like no tomorrow. Well, yeah, once again, what do you expect? It's a beta operating system. I mean, alpha. At this point, nobody wants to use it. Ugh, new programs. It's not even new programs. What's the version of Media Player? Oh, 9. Okay. Oh, there's a folder that just got up, in and out. Yeah. It's just 9, okay. Now apparently I've seen, search for something in the CD. Open. It's apparently a file that says R2 something. It said look for it. We'll see if I can look for it. Oh, that search option is very bad. At least it tells me the percentage of the hard drive, which is 17% full. And I think it was a 20 gig? I don't know. Fine, don't open, you freak. Support. Tools. Maybe that's it? I don't think so. One way or another, that's pretty much Longhorn. I can't believe I was hyped so bad about that. Now that I'm thinking about it, wow. Well, let's play with the themes a bit. Because there's looks for many of them. You have the slate, the jade, which basically is a whiter version of it. There it is. I'll apply it. Please wait. Basically looks like this. I can have the XP style. I'll use the silver because, well, it looks like everything is silver. This should probably change the... Nope. No taskbar change. Huh. And we can always have the classic. It's probably not going to change the taskbar either. Nope. It looks cleaner this way, as if you use the sidebar, it's just like... Can I add the clock? Can I add something else? Oh, I can have a slideshow, I can sync, I can have a basket? What kind of... Okay, let me remove this. Contacts, newsfeed, clock. Never seem to have too many of those. Can I change the clock setting? Maybe, no. Whoa, okay, I didn't want a fat ass clock, but... Auto size... Ah, there you go. We get faces. Yeah, we can even have all these options if you want. Sunday 25. Let's try this. Ah, looks better. What's the slideshow? Ooh, you can get pictures, your slideshow of pictures. And can I resize this stuff? Yeah, no, it looks very bad. I guess it's as far as it goes. Okay. I can have an alarm, really? Here you go. This looks a bit better, even though, yeah. That's your quick launch. That's your, well, yeah, the taskbar at the right, anyways. Your icons. That bubble, I guess it's... Oh, yeah, okay. 60 days left for activation. Oh, wait a minute. There's an option. What's the options? Don't show again. Rules? What's rules? Oh, boy, the notification bell. Wow. Okay. Oh. And then it's going to go down. Boom. There you go. Well, I guess that's it for Longhorn. I mean, I don't think I can show much. I mean, most of the stuff is basically the same thing. Different icons. Still feels a lot like XP, despite all this garbage and the very disorganized look on the Explorer window. But yeah, let's see if we have do the last little shot. See if we have different pictures. It's been a while. Go. Change my picture. Oh yeah, uses the XP stuff a lot. Well, I guess that sums it up anyways. So, can it Longhorn? Absolutely. Oh look, we have the option here. Recommend best turn-off option. What the fuck? Oh man, whatever. But yeah, it can Longhorn. Whoop-de-doo. We're gonna eject the DVD. It's gonna take forever. Alright, let's wrap things up, shall we? So there we go. This is the Compaq 5000 series model 5002CA. And Multimedia crazy midship with Millennium back then. I believe it was 64, 128 megs of RAM. But, yeah, as days went on, it looks like things got changed. So, basic multimedia machines, it was one of my friends actually had one of those, and I quite enjoyed it because it looked nice, but it was in a cubicle, so I haven't really managed to check the back that much. And yeah, there's nothing extra, I mean crazy unique either, besides the fact of having probably one of the very first systems to have a USB in the front. Compaq, I think, was one of those who were the quick to jump on the gun of that, so who knows. And it can Longhorn, so that's a good thing. This little big boy is gonna have another operating system anyways, probably OpenSUSE, because Longhorn, like I've mentioned, does not really how can I say that? It's not really useful on an alpha operating system, so So there we go. If you have any questions, comments, anything I've overlooked or not looked at, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. And until next time, take care.